Welcome to RPG TV. I am RPG. Yo, your boy Dylan Mulvaney is setting the trans world on fire. He done ruffled a couple of celebrities' feathers because of these endorsement deals he got. But let's check out what the VP of Bud Light said about their new face of Bud Light. Bud Light's marketing VP was inspired to update fratty out of touch branding. Bud Light's vice president of marketing discussed in a recent interview how she was inspired to update the fratty and out of touch humor beer company of the beer company with inclusivity. Alyssa Heinersheet, I guess, did an interview with the podcast Make Yourself at Home on March 30th, where she discussed her work in transforming the Bud Light brand. I'm a businesswoman. I had a really clear job to do when I took over Bud Light, and it was this brand is in decline. It's been in decline for a really long time. And if we do not attract younger or young drinkers to come and drink this brand, there will be no future for Bud Light. Heinersheet said. Heinersheet's comments have gone viral days later after Bud Light and its parent company, Anheuser-Busch, received backlash for partnering with transgender activist Dylan Mulvaney. The beer maker ignited a firestorm earlier this month when it celebrated Mulvaney's 365 days of girlhood by sending Mulvaney custom made cans featuring the influencer's face. Mulvaney said the cans were her most prized possession on Instagram with a post featuring Bud Light partner or hashtag Bud Light partner. A video then featured Mulvaney in a bathtub drinking a Bud Light beer as part of a campaign or as part of the campaign. After the host asked Heinrich about her background, perspective, and values impacted the Bud Light brand, the Bud Light vice president said, I'm a businesswoman. I had a really clear job to do when I took over Bud Light, and it was this brand is in decline. It's been in decline for a really long time, and if we do not attract young drinkers to come and drink this brand, there will be no future for Bud Light. She added further that she had a super clear mandate that to evolve and elevate this incredibly iconic brand. She said that she said that was I'm sorry. She said that what she brought to the brand was a belief that to evolve and elevate means to incorporate inclusivity. It means shifting the tone. It means having a campaign that's truly inclusive and feels lighter and brighter and different and appeals to women and to men. There's Dylan. Heinrich suggested that representation is sort of the heart of evolution. You have to see people who reflect you in the work. She then disparaged the work of Bud Light's past branding. We had this hangover. Bud Light had been kind of a brand of fratty, kind of out of touch humor, and it was really important that we had another approach, she said. Mulvaney's post caused backlash for Anheuser-Busch, but the beer company defended the partnership. Anheuser-Busch works with hundreds of influencers across our brands as one of the many ways to authentically connect with audiences across various demographics. From time to time, we produce unique commemorative cans for fans and for brand influencers like Dylan Mulvaney. This commemorative can this commemorative can was a gift to celebrate a personal milestone and it is not for sale to the general public. An Anheuser-Busch spokesperson told Fox News. In a previous interview with Forbes, Heinersheet claimed that female representation is a personal passion point of mine. Since the controversy broke out, Bud Light related social media accounts have been silent. Bud Light's related social media accounts have been silent. Bud Light has not posted on Instagram to its 377,000 followers since March 30th, and the brand's 311,000 Twitter followers have not seen any posts since April 1st. Additionally, the beer brand has not posted to its over 7.5 million Facebook followers since March 30th. Hmm. Wow. Way to say fuck your core audience. um, just leave them in the dark about shit. But of course, yeah, this move by the new VP has clearly ruffled some feathers with some of your celebrities. I think that um, Kid Rocket came out and started shooting beer cans. Let's see if we can find a clip of him doing that.
Grandpa's feeling a little frisky today. Let me say something to all you and be as clear and concise as possible. Fuck Bud Light and fuck Anheuser-Busch. Have a terrific day.
You heard it there. Fuck Bud Light and fuck Anheuser-Busch. Kid Rock shooting cans of Bud Light. So this merge or this move that the VP has made has clearly pissed off Kid Rock. But also, it ain't just Bud Light. We also have Caitlyn Jenner getting upset at the fact that Nike has got an endorsement deal with the one and only Dylan Mulvaney. Let's check it out. Caitlyn Jenner slams woke Nike partnership with trans activist Dylan Mulvaney. You can see Dylan here perusing around. Dylan, enough of your horse shit. Jesus Christ. All right, man. So it says Caitlyn Jenner slammed Nike for turning woke Thursday over its partnership with trans TikTok star Dylan Mulvaney, 7 years after her own collaboration as a trans woman with a sportswear line. Jenner, who transitioned in 2015, called out the athletic wear company after Mulvaney unveiled the brand deal in a series of Instagram posts Wednesday, where she modeled Nike pants and a sports bra. Why you need sports bra? Alert the media. I'm entering my workout area. Mulvaney, a trans woman and the company's newest paid brand ambassador, wrote in the caption to her 2 million followers. Jenner, who was recently named a Fox News contributor, called the brand partnership an outrage. As someone that grew up in awe of what Nike co-founder Phil Knight did, it is a shame to see such an iconic American company go so woke, she tweeted. We can be inclusive, but not at the expense of the mass majority of people, and have some decency while being inclusive. This is an outrage. She did not explain how Nike partnering with Mulvaney harmed the mass majority of people, but tweeted, "Stop trying to erase women," in all caps. I mean, I do agree, but Caitlyn, let's be honest here. You receive Woman of the Year award. What was like the first year of transitioning? Sensing a little hypocrisy there, Caitlyn. But anyway. Yet in 2016, the year after she transitioned, Jenner had a very different attitude when talking about trans people and brand partnerships. At the time, she was chosen as one of the faces of the fashion company H&M's sportswear line, H&M Sport. Sportswear and sports are great ways to bring out a message and to create understanding, Jenner told In Style of the campaign in June 2016. This is an issue of humanity. It doesn't have borders. It affects every race, every color of skin. It doesn't make any difference who you are. To be involved with H&M on a global basis to bring understanding is really important. She also said the world had a long way to go in opening the discussion about transgender acceptance. Trans issues have been swept under the rug for so many years. Nobody could talk about them. Nobody knew anyone who was trans, Jenner said. Kids have a very difficult time when they're young and dealing with this issue, and that's where the big suicide rates are. Ooh, YouTube, don't strike me for that. But you shouldn't have to move or change schools or in order for your child to live authentically. Hopefully, we are showing people that it's okay to talk about it. According to a 2020 study by four university researchers, 56% of trans youth attempt suicide at least once, and 86% said they experienced suicidal thoughts. It's unclear what prompted Jenner's change of heart. Twitter users shared mixed feelings in the replies to her most recent tweet about Nike and Mulvaney. Outrage is a bit over the top. Is it okay to market to a minority group? Another person replied. The same people who are so outraged by cancel culture sure do want to cancel a whole lot of things these days. Beer, books, Disney. Others said they agreed with the reality TV star. Not since Caitlyn appeared on the Wheaties box, have I been more proud to say that the Jenner represents the best of what being an American means, one user tweeted. Both Nike and Bud Light have faced backlash from conservatives for their partnerships with Mulvaney, a TikTok star with more than 10 million followers. Boy, Mulvaney is out here on the move. Mulvaney recently spoke about how deals with the negative she deals how she deals with the negative comments and hate she receives as an openly trans woman on the Drew Barrymore show. I think the greatest weapon that I can contribute is trans joy. I'm not somebody that is trying to do anything, but be myself and be happy, she said. So yeah, Caitlyn is pissed off at the move by Nike. Kid Rock is pissed off at the endorsement by Anheuser-Busch. It's just Mulvaney is out here winning, representing the trans community. But hey, look, Caitlyn and Mulvaney, you gotta chill. We don't need none of this. We don't need no trans on trans crime. We don't need none. We don't need none of that spark out. We don't need no trans on trans crime. Just chill. But yeah, I just I I hate that Caitlyn really didn't go in depth of why she was upset at the endorsement of by Nike to Mulvaney. I mean, you could say things like, I mean, I think I think Caitlyn was actually endorsed by Nike at some point. I mean, I could see if he had been during the time that he was male, never received any endorsements or didn't have a brand deal with him at all, and it's like, wait a minute, I've been an athlete, and then you are giving this deal to Mulvaney, and he's not even an athlete. Like, we know that Nike is like a sports brand. When you think of Nike, you think of sports, you think of athleticism. You think of some of the greats. You think of Jordan. You know Kobe. You think of a lot of the great athletes that have rocked that brand throughout time. So if Caitlyn gave a little bit more insight as to why she was upset, and if that had something to do with it, then that would have made more sense. But I mean, the fact that maybe Mulvaney just isn't an athlete, I would be like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. But I wish it would have provided a little bit more insight. But anyway, that's my show for today. RPG TV, we out.